What's up? Welcome to the channel. You guys fucking rock. So today I'm going to be telling you about how I went and acquired a 2008 Lamborghini. I didn't buy a Lamborghini, what the fuck? Today I'm going to be telling you about how I acquired a 2008 Audi R8 V8 for one of my clients, and the whole process and everything that went through it. Probably about 8 months ago, I had a guy come in to look at a 2010 Mercedes C63 AMG. It was a white one with red interior. It was a gorgeous car. But the guy came in, liked it. He's just kind of looking for a sports car, you know, that he could kind of rip around, but something that would be kind of practical. So he came and looked at the car. He liked the way it drove, liked everything about it, except he didn't really like the red interior. Me personally, I love red interior, but I totally understand how, you know, someone else wouldn't. So he told me that he was looking for something, you know, along those lines, more so something that he could financially get into pretty well. And he was looking to have something, own it for a couple years, and really just not lose much money. The process went on. We were kind of shooting around ideas. He wasn't really sure what he wanted, and you know, it was just kind of a process of elimination. Just trying to figure out what best fits his needs. We had kind of talked about a Porsche Panamera. You know, it's a fun little GT car that you could cruise in. We kind of fumbled around a couple different cars, and then you know, we ended up coming to either a Porsche Turbo or an Audi R8. Both of those kind of just fit his needs as far as, you know, practicality. We ended up looking at, pretty seriously, at a couple Porsche Turbos, or 911 Turbos. And he was really set on black with any style of darker interior. So we found a black one with the mocha interior, which is like a gorgeous, gorgeous car. And so I ended up contacting the dealer, just trying to work out, you know, a good price that would work for everybody. They ended up coming down on their price quite a bit, about $4 or $5 grand, which I was like blown away by. But when it really came down to the wire, and when I was needing to, you know, get things inspected and different things like that, they were really just being kind of sketchy. So I was a little weirded out, but I was also trying to be persistent for my client. I ended up, you know, going through all the checks and balances. Contacted my client. I contacted my client, told him the situation, and we decided to pass on it just because, you know, from the beginning it just didn't ever really feel right. So from there we decided, you know, we'll keep looking for turbos, but you know, he was really getting kind of antsy and wanting to get into something. Totally understandable. I mean, especially when you're spending good money, you want to get into something and not have to wait around. We were looking at turbos, and then I ended up stumbling across this 2008 I didn't buy a fucking Lamborghini. So I ended up coming across this 2008 Audi R8. It's a V8 with the automatic transmission, which he was really wanting. You know, there's a couple boxes that he wanted checked. He wanted a darker color, preferably black, but and then dark interior. Wanted something pretty mean, aggressive, preferably all-wheel drive. You know, just something fun and exciting, but not like way overly flashy. And then with that, he also wanted the automatic transmission. But anyway, so he really wanted those things. I went and found this car that, you know, finally checked all these boxes. Started going through it. It was so much simpler than the Porsche turbo that I was working on. That one was just sketchy from the beginning. The guy was just wouldn't answer my questions fully. He was, you know, really hesitant to have us check the car out by another party, and they refused to check it out themselves because they're a Porsche dealership, and typically, you know, if they are a certified Porsche dealership, and they check out the car, do the PPI on it, pre-purchase inspection, and they falsify something, they can get in a lot of legal trouble because they're lying to you. I mean, anybody could, but for them, and they could lose their Porsche franchise. So I was trying to get them to do it, and for some reason they wouldn't do it. It was all just kind of weird. So anyway, once I found this 2008 R8, I went through, I got it all checked out. They were straightforward with me. They told me the best they can do. They were, I don't know, just all around like so smooth and easy to work with. So, let's pass the student driver. Once I paid for the car and everything and got all the paperwork signed, I went ahead and took care of shipping for my client. And from the day that we decided to pull the trigger on that car to the day that it was at our dealership was 1 full week. And just to put that into perspective, that includes time to take care of all the paperwork, go ahead and wire the money, and have the car shipped. So I got wired the money really quickly, was able to get the shipping, which this car came from 4 states away. So I was thoroughly impressed that it got there that quick, and he was able to get it on Friday. Super satisfying for me because this whole process was about 8 months, and just to know that I got my client into a really good car, you know, it's very solid. He won't lose much money. So getting my client into a good car that at a good price, in the right car that fits him. You know, I wasn't trying to push him into, oh man, we have this Lamborghini or we have this car, like just really pushing him into those. I was letting him know as they came in, but you know, I was working with him and trying to understand the needs that fit him best. Anyways, thanks guys. Thanks for listening to how I helped my client get a 2008 Audi R8 in his garage. So I was super pumped about that. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure to stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment, and also check out the jet tag. I really freaking love the jet tags that I got. So please check them out. Links in the description. I really do appreciate it when you guys share my videos and help me get more exposure. I really like, you know, just informing people of what's going on in the exotic car world. So yeah, please stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys next time.